Hello, Farlanders. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. Oh, that's right. I'm like, where did that water noise come from? Who's peeing outside? Who's taking a leak? Oh, I got bricks. Neat. Let's break out of the hidey hole here. Secure the hidey hole here. Grab that dog. And continue west to the Farlands here in Minecraft Beta 173. Started the day moments ago even at 75,788.61 megabytes.
Glory to you and your house.
Woo, 17-month sub-iversary and a 12-month streak to boot. That's a lot of months of running around naked.
The boot! What's this a boot? Yef ye, thank you for those 17 months in the sub-tub. Sub-tub! So yeah, it's Monday. I meant to stream on a Sunday. But I got sick. I was sick of everything. I'm sick of you all. That's it. I'm going to clown college. No, but Saturday I spent most of the day. What did I do Saturday?
Clowns are funny.
Thank you. What was I saying? No, on Saturday, I was in the garage underneath the hearse looking at the fuel pump and the fuel filter. Thank you once again to ZK for sniffing things out and finding a what is hopefully a new fuel pump that will work that is not $600. But I did that, and what else was I doing? I was doing a lot in the yard. I think I mowed the lawn, or was that Friday? I don't remember anymore. The days are a blur. But anyway, on Saturday, we haven't gone out to eat in like forever and a day. But on Saturday, we decided to go out to eat. We decided to find a new place. And it was good. It was like a Vietnamese place. And yes, I ordered the pad thai at a Vietnamese place. And it was like a good sign because there were a lot of Asian people, locals, eating there. Like, that's always a good sign. But the problem was I'm not, I either got glutened or I just ate something bad. And it's hung with me. The problem is I did try, the girlfriend got soup, a fancy beef soup that had like the big beef hocks with the big bones. Very Flintstones soup. I didn't eat any of the noodles. The guy said that the noodles were rice noodles. But I did have some of the broth and like some of the meat out of it. And maybe that, like the soup had gluten in the broth or something. I don't know. We were playing loose and fancy free with our glutations. I felt fine that night, but the next day I had breakfast and I wasn't feeling tip-top shape. We went on a walk. with Juno, and I couldn't do the whole. We had to turn around because there was some rumbling in the tumblins, and yeah, thankfully left when we did because I definitely needed a rest room. And that's another thing that the girlfriend said, is that at that place they very well might boil the rice noodles in the same water that they boil the wheat noodles, the udon, or, you know, whatever other noodles they have. But what's the bricks for? I don't know, we had some. So now I gotta find somewhere today to put them. That would be interesting. Yeah, it seemed like a nice enough place, but yeah, nothing on the menu had any mention of gluten-freeness, or you just kind of assume, I guess. So I don't. It's a shame. Like I said, it was an alright place, and even like the owner cook kind of was out and talking to us afterwards. And he seemed like a nice person, but not for your boy Kurt J. Max. So yesterday I was huddled up on the couch with Juno all day. I fell asleep for like 2 hours, which I never do. I'm not a napper. The girlfriend was very kind and went out and got me some Pepto-Bismols. I'm on the biz. And today I still went to work, but like, as the day wore on, and even now, there's... Speaking of... This brick symbolizes the brick that's in my stomach right now. If you were wondering what the brick means. Symbolic. Allegory. Art. So yeah, yesterday I just had rice. White rice. And the recent loaves of bread in your life. And the recent loaves of bread in my life. Oh yeah, the bricks. Yeah. I even we got brand new yeast from Costco. And it didn't, my latest bread didn't rise. I'm starting to get annoyed. I did get a oven thermometer. I'm starting to suspect that our twice broken, cheap, expensive oven isn't actually doing the temperature it says it does. How large is the save file? I just said what it was. It's 75,788.61 megabytes. Murder. And if you're curious, stick around for the end of the stream, when we'll get an updated number on that, even. Oh jeez. Alright, Wolfie. Oh my god, now I have too many pigs. Oh, well, he's full. What don't I need? I guess I don't need these bricks, that's for sure, but... but I have them now, they mean something to me. This means something. Yeah, kind of blue. Kind of blue. Kind of blue. Yeah, like while we were walking, I'm like, oh my god, do I look green? I feel nauseous. I felt nauseous. Ooh! Dangerous. Can't remember the last time I puked. Oh, would you look at that? Isn't that quaint? It's a little dark to be taking a picture, but... Bing! Oh, where's my compass? Pretty annoying. But enough about my dietary trials and tribulations. I don't know if you remember, if anybody here was here for the Noozle stream, where we got out the horribly unfriendly graph paper web application to do a diagram of the watering irrigation system I was building at work. That's complete, and it seems to work. We went with a, I know we said an 8-foot noozle would be enough to cover everything, but we went with a 10-foot noozle just because at lower pressures, the 10-foot noozle sprays 8 feet, and the 8-feet noozle sprays like 6 feet, and that wouldn't be enough. So we went with the 10-foot noozle. And I did set them up so that instead of full circles, they're just half moons, which helps hopefully keep the pressure up, but also like doesn't overwater certain spots or not. Yeah, I got that all together today. There was a last second. Did you get the wobble? Didn't get the wobblers. The wobblers sprayed too far. The wobblers seem to be for like industrial or like agricultural uses. Like the minimum the wobblers would spray is like 16 feet. So I didn't get the wobblers. We got normal sprayers. We're like kind of concerned that maybe the area directly underneath the sprayer isn't getting watered. But we've got a test run. Tomorrow morning I set the automatic, the timer to spray each section for an hour. But yeah, there was like a last minute hiccup. Is the spout to connect the timer to? And the timer is like this big box. I don't know if you've ever worked with irrigation timers. But the spout comes out and kind of faces the concrete platform that this is all taking place on, and then with the spout and the timer and the 3 hoses coming out of the bottom, it didn't fit. it didn't clear the concrete platform. So I had to find a Y adapter. I was looking for like a right angle bend, but I found a Y adapter to put it on so it lifts it up at an angle. An elbow. Yeah, I was looking for an elbow. I was looking for 3 elbows for the hoses. So instead of the hoses coming out on the bottom, they'd come out the side. But I couldn't find any of those. So I found a Y splitter and put that at the spigot, and then that lifts the whole thing up a certain degree. Problem solving, friends. This is why I get paid the big bucks. Slightly more than minimum wage. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a button. Ah, yes. Shirts have buttons. I thought it was on the collar. I thought they were like button-down collars. It's a new shirt, by the way. We talked about it earlier. You had to be there. I don't know. There's another section of irrigation going in where wobblers might actually be. Better idea. Oh, now, whenever I don't need them, there's pigs everywhere. We just want to be able to use the wobblers. Oh, my shovel. I'll do that later. The guy in the video was just flaunting them. Yes, they got me with their informational YouTube videos. Flaunt your wobbler. Oh, thanks, Wolfie, I guess. It turned out worse. Yeah, well, I think that's how they worked. Very simplistically. That there's a deflector on the top, and then a stream of water hits it, but the deflector isn't, like, solidly connected to anything. It wobbles. And then it just wobbles randomly and then deflects the water in random locations. Randomly. Oop. Wobbledy bobbledy. That's kind of a bummer too, because on Sunday we were going to take a look at the Datsun once and for all to see what the problem, what mistake I made with the rear suspension that's making a god-awful noise when it goes over bumps. But lo and behold, it was not to be. Oof. keep checking my inventory for stuff I don't need. Wonder how many Minecraft days old this world is. Minecraft days? I don't think there's any way to know. Oh, for sure he's going to spawn there. Well, yeah, I guess you gotta count how many beds there are on the overviewer map. Although that is not going to be 100% accurate because some of the beds, like at the spawn cabin, at monuments, or like in mine shafts, I would have slept multiple days. But it'll get a very rough estimate. Okay. What are you doing down there, pig? You crazy. I don't think it's worth building a boat for this little river that we're crossing, but then again. Ah, dang it. Now I have no inventory for nothing. Torches, torches, torches. Ah. Totally worth it, Wolfie. Could have built a bridge out of brick. Oh, because my inventory's full. I get it. Why am I not picking these up? Why is my... I mean, I got a lot of dog treats, and I do have this block of bricks. What's up, you block of bricks? What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Something about something. No, I was like something about like now something is doing it this way, but I can't remember what it was. Does anybody have YouTube Premium Lite yet? I think it's kind of weird that they like announce it and like some people have it, but I can't find how to downgrade my YouTube Lite or my Premium. Yeah, instead of it being $14 a month for ad-free YouTube and for YouTube Music, it's like $8 a month for just ad-free YouTube and nothing else. Although now that I've fixed the radio in the Volvo, I have been using YouTube Music again to listen to music. Right? I mean, that's the thing. I don't. They announced it, and I read an article today about like somebody who's like, I've changed now, and this is what I like about it, etc., etc. But yeah, I feel like they announced it, and like everybody wants to downgrade so much that they're like, crap, we're gonna lose money. We don't want to offer them something that they want. We need to have them pay $6 extra a month at the same effort to us. Google would never do that. Yeah, I was gonna say something along the same lines of like, now this is available, but I can't think of what it was. Well. Everybody wants to see that map. Everyone list off things that are now available. Oh, what was that? That's a tree. Eating gluten affects your memory. I mean, it does, honestly. It stops the absorption of nutrients. on account of the scar tissue in my intestines. Grotesque. Yeah, plus I got these big bloods. Now I got big gluten bloods. Ugh. Carrying around whole stalks of wheat. You know what I remember now that I needed to talk about? Recently announced brand new way of doing things. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. Pink sheep. That was weird. Hello, pink sheep. Aren't you delightful? And he's fully pink since the sun is setting. Oh, you want to take a different picture? Did that one not turn out right? Excuse me. All right, let's quick. I gotta go to sleep, and hopefully he doesn't despawn like the last one did. Now I know exactly what I'm gonna use my brick for.
Diet Ginger Dale gifted a tier 1 sub to Pink Sheep. They have given 13 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. I'm surprised Pink Sheep wasn't already subscribed. Yeehaw! Alright. Would you hold still, please? I'm trying to find where to put your monument here. Ah! That's a good spot, as any. I need this. Pink... Oh. Sheep. Pink sheep of brick blocks and of glutinous brick blocks. Glutinous? Glutinous. No, wait, that's not right. Glutinios? Glutinous. Of glutinous brick blockery. What is today? That's gluttonous. Glutinous? Glutinous. Are you sure it's not glutinous? Gluten. That's less funny looking. We did it. Sheep, you gotta get in the picture with your sign. You too, Wolfie. No, you're going too far away. Oh, well. Glutinous Maximus. Neat. It's been a while. Spooky pink sheep. Cool beans. I mean, I guess if you wanted to with that map, you could analyze the pink sheep distribution in a Minecraft world along the x-axis. Or I guess the y-axis, but you know what I mean. Or the z-axis, I suppose. Sorry. Gluteneous. Alright, well that's one thing off the list that we've been waiting for. And now we're waiting for another transient chunk. And there's one right there. No. See, I knew I had I would say the brick block was there for a reason. It was meant to be. I don't remember what was it about the Pepto-Bismol? They have the girlfriend got me Chews. They have it in Chews now. Is that what I was gonna say? I choose you. Wolfie, Jesus! I'm glad I was holding shift. Chews. They're like, what are those little, like, they're like junior mints. That's what they're like. They're exactly the same size and consistency of junior mints. Except they're Pepto-Bismol. The wild thing is like, they tell you, they're like, oh, you dingus. They are that big. But they say, like, for adults, take 2 every 30 minutes. I'm like, 2 every 30 minutes, the bottle will be empty by midnight. I just had 1. More like Pepto-Choosmol. I've only previously gotten the liquid. But then, like, you buy the liquid because you have an upset stomach one time, and then you don't get an upset stomach for like 3 years, and then you go back to your Pepto-Bismol and it's like expired by 2 years. I don't know. Maybe the chews have a longer shelf life. Oh, if they have the Pepto-Bismol taste. Yes, and they're pink. It doesn't work without the taste. You know, back in the day, you just took a spoonful of baking soda.
Good tea. Nice house.
The Long Wah.
The Long Wah. Wawa? Cream of Consciousness, thank you very much. For 4 months in the sub-tub, welcome back. What the? Indeed. Minecraft needs to introduce toboggans. Honestly, you might be right. But that stupid snow that kills me in UHCs, there should be like a boat for snow. That like you don't have to jump to go uphill or you know, down single blocks. Isn't that a sled? I mean, that's another word for toboggan. Are there snowshoes? No, the leather boots make it so you don't sink. Oops. But we don't care about Minecraft. We don't play that game. Oh, that was weird. Oh, excuse me. Good tea. How's Wolfie doing? He took a tumble. He's fine. How many other Minecrafters that were around when you started, Flob, are still around right now in the Minecraft streamer scene? I mean, I don't know when Beef started, but he's still making YouTube. He's never streamed. I mean, the Yogscast, side sleeping, Yogscast is still doing stuff, but I don't think much Minecraft. Packrat was around the same time as Kurt. You got your, is Paul Soares Jr. still doing things? I don't know if he's doing Minecraft. I've seen him do other weird survival games. Oh. Here we go again. Don't know that person. I mean, you asked that, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, Milby still streams. I don't know many, if not any other Minecraft YouTubers of the era. What the heck is happening? You alright, Juno? Choking. The best way is around the mountains instead of over them. He says every time he gets stuck on a mountain. It looks kind of like a gradual downward on the other side. Famous last words. Yep, real gradual. Real gradual. Good job, Kurt. Got a real eye for these things when looking through the world. That was uncalled for, Wolfie. The girlfriend asked what I thought of the, Slate pickup truck that was announced. What do you think? Or does nobody else know what I'm talking about? I want it, but I'm sus of backed by Jeff. Yeah, I don't know why they keep leading with that. Like, is that... I haven't read or looked at their event or press release. Are they using that as an advertising tactic? Or is that all the... Jeff Gordon! Is that all the like, media and stuff that's clinging onto that? Beffery Jezos. He put a lot more Bezos bucks into a pickup truck that doesn't exist yet than he did into Farlands or Bust, I'll tell you what. I mean, I think everybody, myself included, is very skeptical as to whether or not it's actually going to be that cheap. $20,000. That's with government incentives. But I'm sure Elon Musk is doing everything he can to get canceled and turned off for everybody else but Tesla. I mean, I do think it is what the electric car, certainly the electric truck market needs. Is smaller, cheaper, less range. No screens. And just, like, functionality for a specific customer instead of this car has to be everything for everyone. Family of 5? Plumbing business? Race car driver? The Hummer EV is for you. Yeah, I appreciate that aspect of it. Yeah, they got all caught up in electric vehicles being status symbols, and also electric vehicles being premier moneymakers for the automakers. I mean, which is why they don't make small, affordable cars, like ICE cars, either. Would I buy one? No. If I needed a small pickup truck, I would just buy another $5,000 Nissan hardbody or Ranger or something like that, honestly. Loading block of ice car. I mean, the add-ons are kind of interesting. They remind me of that Nissan Pulsar that had the, like, T-tops or the hatchback or the notchback that you could swap in and out. Or kind of like a 4Runner, the first-gen 4Runner with the topper. But yeah, I don't feel like that's something that, like, you're gonna be able to do at home. Like, you're gonna have to bring it to the dealership to have them turn your pickup truck into a 4-seater SUV. For crash safety and the roll bar and all that other stuff. Yeah, I mean, interesting. But still, even a couple years off to even know what the production, if it goes into production, what it's even going to look like in the end. Dang it, Kurt! You always, oh god, ending up on these precipices. Oh god, that was a weird one. I've never heard him make that noise before. Woo. Kurt, what would happen to the series when you reach the Farlands? I'll delete all the videos off of YouTube. No one will be able to enjoy it ever again. Transient flop. Ooh, let's not go that way. Oh. Sleeping noises. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was a good bloop. That came out of my tea. Finished desert golf. Yeah, I'm one of the main reasons I'm not playing it now is because the way I do that is I make highlights and then I just transfer the highlight to YouTube. Since I can't make highlights anymore. And since Twitch delayed things another month. Murder. Jeffrey Bebos strikes again. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kill that guy without... whatever. They did fix whatever the problem was with not being able to delete large amounts of videos at a time. But I did go through and delete all the Astroneer stuff, which is on YouTube. All the No Man's Sky, which is on YouTube. All the SnowRunner, which is now on YouTube. And I still have like 2,200 hours of videos on there. I really was depending on Twitch doing the work for me. Doing the work for me that they're forcing me to do in the first place. I should specify. Google Fi also like introduced a simpler, cheaper plan that I'm thinking of going to. Yeah, I just have to see. I mean, I'm sure the girlfriend doesn't care. She might use more than 35 gigs of data per month. But it doesn't cut you off, it just slows you down. I was considering, like... Since my good friend Hank Green told me to switch to Mint Mobile... that would be cheaper. He proved it with spreadsheets. When I was by myself, I had like the $10 a month plan. That was like $10 for the first 10 gigs, and then like you pay for extra. But then I got a family plan with the girlfriend, and we're on like the middle tier unlimited plan. But now there's a less limited plan, an essentials plan, that basically doesn't include tethering, which we never use. It doesn't include... long distance. Like outside of the US, long distance to US, or to US, to the US, you know, that foreign land, to Canada or Mexico, which we're not calling people in Canada or Mexico anyway. The ultimate plan includes, like, service. Like, I suppose if we were going to go to Japan or something, we could just upgrade to the ultimate plan, which includes service abroad, both data and mobile, without needing to, like, get a separate SIM. International, thank you. International question. So yeah, it would go from like 80 to 60 bucks, I think. Among all the things, I keep forgetting to bring that up. The Deason waterfall. Had to come look at it. Ooh. Already had so many photogenic things this session. You still talk to any of the Mindcrack guys? I don't know, Cone. Do we still talk to any of the Mindcrack guys? You're on Mindcrack. Cone's on Mindcrack. I talked to Cone. Not with any regularity? Outside of doing, like, charity UHCs or whatever. But then again, that's probably more me than anything in that I don't really talk to nobody. Woof. What else? What else? Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Oh god, careful, Wolfie, careful, Wolfie, careful, Wolfie. There's a Harry Potter TV show coming next year, and we're all going to not even interact with it, right? It doesn't even exist. We'll get new fandoms and hobbies. And we might not even go as far as canceling any subscription to the streaming platform that hosts it. Wait a minute, that's not gonna work. This whole situation ain't wide enough for my hidey hole. Let's just go deeper. We have to go deeper. Perfect. I know how to construct a hidey hole. Bloink. I'm over encumbered again. Cucumbers. Alright, let's go to sleep, check on the world size, and then back up the world size. $75,854.76 megabytes. There was some rumbling in the tumblins.